Last time on She Rules the Waves, we saw an otter. We locked in the rain, we had to call the VNF to get a new functioning remote delivered. We walked between the locks. We found another abandoned house, and finally stopped for the day at a pollard in the middle of nowhere. Well, almost middle of nowhere, because we did find a small village. Stay tuned for today. Hi, I'm Linus Jackson, a sailing musician and father of two, trying to get my boat Sedna home to Sweden for a major refit. And in time, I plan to be a full-time liveaboard and world traveler. Join us on this journey. We started really early this morning, and we don't yet have a set goal for the day.
And I say, what about breakfast at Sedna's?
The possible stops are few and far between in this canal, so we just have to start locking and see how far we get.
You raise me up. Écluse number 25 de la Romagne. First lock for the day, and we'll see how many we'll make today. Merci.
It's a race now. Who's gonna win? And I know it's not us, because there she goes. You're faster than 8 kilometers per hour.
We're waiting for a lock. There's people going down, and our crew member is over there on a bike. We figured maybe she could bike to a store somewhere to get some food and beer.
Yeah, the few and far between remark also relates to supermarkets, restaurants and service in general, so the plan was for me to bike about 5 kilometers to a store we found on Google Maps and then meet up with us a few locks along the way.
There she is, and she's leaving us to try to find a store. And then she probably will catch up, because we're not that fast.
Yeah, well, that's kind of an understatement, and as it turns out, we were actually even slower than we were supposed to be, as you will see soon.
So this one's got a new wall. And this is number 19. 19.
I'm sorry if the numbers confuse you here, but the locks have numbers in their names that doesn't correlate with the numbering on the screen. At this time, although locking up, we're counting down the locks to the summit of the canal, where we'll go through a tunnel and then start locking down.
We're kind of hoping that we can start this manually. Nope, nothing happens. Okay, we're at lock 17 and it doesn't work. So we'll try to get help somehow. So we're waiting for someone to help us. A locksmith, yeah. Go through this one and the next one over there. They're apparently broken, so you have to do it manually.
If you go over there, you can see how broken they are.
Yeah, here are some of the things. See over there. Well, we can't complain about the weather, that's for sure. It's pretty hot. There are clouds on the horizon, so you probably won't scorch to death. He actually has to close the doors manually with a stick. And it's supposed to be the same thing in the next lot. We'll see. This is the way they used to do it in the times of yore. One more manual lock. And here's me.
Yeah, me came back and it turned out that Google lied to us. The store was boarded up and there was no other anywhere close. She ended up finding a cheese and wine store though, so the trip wasn't a complete bust. And in the next block we had some visitors.
Looks like we have an audience. Hello, everybody. We have a big audience in this lock. 10 out of 10. Woo! Number 10, and it says it's preparing, but it really isn't. So we're waiting for someone again. Right, now it's a double red light, which means it needs service. So we've called them, obviously, and they're on their way, hopefully.
Yeah, we couldn't really figure out what the problem was, but after a while it started preparing and it was time for us to go in.
Number 10, boat waiting.
And after the next block from here, the map said that there's supposed to be a quay by an old abandoned silo. I do like abandoned stuff, but there's also supposed to be a lake with a beach and maybe even a supermarket a few kilometers away. So let's just call it a day, shall we?
This is the cozy place we're staying at. Our plan now is to walk, maybe take a swim in a lake, and maybe find a shop. Hey, they said something about computer problems in the lock, so they asked us if we were going to stay after this one, so we figured, yeah, why not? We got a lot of miles to walk if we're gonna get everything done. Almost out of water, almost out of beer, almost out of food. Keep your fingers crossed.
It's not worse than the first night. This is actually quite cute.
Yeah, it is.
First stop is the lake, and it was about a mile away, so me took the bike and went for a scout run.
Bonjour!
Mademoiselle!
This is Le Lac. We're gonna see if we can go swimming here. It's not surveyed. First one in. Second one. The sky is getting a little dark. But it might be a bar up there. I think we have to check that out. You drink beer, we go shop.
Like the main humor.
Bonjour! Alright, let's walk for a while and see if we can find a store. This must be a good sign. There's some dark clouds on the horizon. We're walking back. We're still not wet from the rain, but it's not too late. We have a bunch of stuff on our backs and on our bike. Beer.
there they are, coming back from the shops. It took a while. We had some wine during. And he's filming me at the same time as I'm filming him. So maybe this will be some content, maybe.
I film you, you film me.
Anyway, how did it go?
It was pretty far.
Pretty far.
Yeah. But we found beer and water.
But they found beer and water. Great.
You got neighbors.
Yep, we got neighbors. We have 2 more boats here. Welcome back. We miss you.
Thank you.
And also a tractor coming by. This is rural France. Oh, it's dung. This is fabulous. So yes, we're hoping that this will be a great drone film. Bye.
There's a pretty sunset behind the, yes, behind me. Okay, we're going on a exploration trip into this building. Seems to be a kind of tricky place to find our way into, unfortunately.
You want to go entry?
Entry? This machine looks kind of interesting.
Can't get in there.
So while the others are looking for abandoned houses, we found 2 abandoned porta potties. Apparently not in use, but these are way more interesting. One of them are open, not in use, smells fantastic. And now Fredan disappeared. So I'm gonna look for him. This is absolutely not abandoned. Fredan knows about farms, and it's not an abandoned farmhouse. So we're gonna go back to the boat and mind our own business, right? Yep.
The verdict is, it's not abandoned. There's expensive stuff inside, and we should probably not break in.
No. It's an expensive roof.
New roof.
And expensive machines.
Yes. And,
no, you can't see them. Can you see them?
hay. No, I can't see anything. And there's hay.
I think it's a skördetröska.
Yes, as we in Sweden say, a skördetröska.
And it's kind of new. So, yeah.
All right, so yeah, we're not going to break in.
Not for us.
Linus? Where are you? I can see the light. Hello. I see you.
You all look pretty red today.
Thank you.
Hot or...
A little bit hot, yes.
What was it in French?
No, je suis chaud.
Je suis chaud.
Well, the rest of this conversation is mainly based upon internal jokes and a very strange mix of languages that probably won't translate well for an audience. So, instead, I'd like to thank you all for watching this episode. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your loved ones, and check out our other platforms. You can also join the crew by becoming a patron, that really helps us out. And of course, click the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss the next one. Tomorrow we'll keep going towards the summit of Canal entre Champagne et Bourgogne, so until then, take care.